why didn't you put up your hands and say, okay, this is too difficult for me, I'm going back? What made you stay back in India?
2011, some-ish, I received a phone call and said, would you like to go back and, start this activity? We have a small problem there, maybe needs fixing. And I asked my wife, and the wife said, okay, so we packed up.
Good decision. How do you see price consciousness leading to a winning strategy? I mean, you can either make the cheapest or the best, but not both.
Price is absolutely a critical part of the strategy. And the strategy then revolves around how to achieve the quality with the right costings and the right things.
How crucial are personal relationships to drive business transactions in India? Do you need to have, or is it just a paper transactional relationship, or do you need to know a little bit more about that person also?
You have an exhibition here, a customer comes to your stall.
Yes.
Minimum 1 hour, chai, namkeen. And we discuss 45 minutes about the life and the weather and the market, and then you have 10 minutes where you discuss about the business. I have a customer now. He's very large. He's it's one of the biggest construction equipment manufacturer, not only in India, but it's really growing. And at the time when I came, I met him. We will discuss for 20 minutes about family, weather, how are you, and so on and so forth. But the last 5 minutes will be, look, I need these things done. Done. No problem. Great. Please come to my office whenever you have a chance. Good. I'll come next week. And then we go and meet. So that's how you build the relationship. And it's not a strategy. It's a normal thing that happens,
Welcome back to Unravelling India. Today I'm thrilled to introduce our guest, a leader whose experience sits at the intersection of global industrial strategy, pricing dynamics, and corporate culture in the Indian manufacturing landscape. Giacomo Burato is the Managing Director of Dinamic Oil India Pvt, a company headquartered in Haryana, India, specializing in selling planetary gearboxes and lifting solutions. Hailing from Italy, Giacomo has an overall experience of 25 years, out of which 20 have been in managerial roles. He has distinguished himself with masters in engineering as well as an MBA in international business. Giacomo has been in India for over 15 years, spread across 2 stints. He has been a driving force at Dinamic Oil since the year 2012 and as a managing director since 2016. Under his leadership, the company has grown to become a major player in the region, balancing pricing competitiveness with quality, efficiency, and heavy-duty machinery operations. With over a decade of steering operations in India, Giacomo brings a rare blend of strategic pricing insight, global best practices, and a deep appreciation and adaptation of cultural nuances in the Indian environment. So Giacomo, welcome to the show. I'm really thrilled to have you here as our guest, and I'm looking forward to your perspectives of living and working in India, your views on how India has transformed, if at all, and what advice would you have for the next foreign manufacturing company that's planning to invest in India?
Okay, thank you very much, Vishnu. It's a pleasure to be here, of course. And I don't know, I'll give my 2 cents. Thanks for the introduction.
It's much more work.
I'm not used. So let's
Okay.
just roll on.
Great. So can you begin by telling our viewers your journey into India, and why didn't you put up your hands and say, okay, this is too difficult for me, I'm going back? What made you stay back in India?
Okay. So let's say the journey started in 2005. I was asked to come here for an Italian company again in the manufacturing sector. And I came here for a couple of years, which was my mandate. And then I went back to Italy with another company for 5 years. Okay. And then in 2011, some-ish, I received a phone call and said, would you like to go back and, start this activity? We have a small problem there, maybe needs fixing. And I asked my wife, and the wife said, "Okay." So we packed up
Good decision.
and moved. Just one comment: the first time probably was random choice. You're young, you're doing.
Yes.
The second one was a careful
More
careful
deliberate?
decision. Okay, wife gave the green light, so we moved. But eventually, it was a little bit more thought over. This one, yes.
Okay, good. And together with your journey, how do you see Dynamic Oil's journey so far, since you joined the company in India?
Okay, it's been not easy, but I don't know many people who have an easy life
Probably no one.
in the business. It's been very interesting, but most of all, not boring.
Yeah.
So the good part of the journey here is that when you start, and at least this was the option, we had the phase of turnaround.
Yes.
And then we started a phase of growth that was extended year after year after year after year. And eventually now we're doing quite well. So that's
Great.
the main point. Yes.
So where do you go from here? What lies next for you and for your company?
Good question. No. In reality, we have a quite a well-defined plan and strategy with an outlook medium term 3 years and then slightly longer term 5 years.
Right.
Where the main target basically is to increase our manufacturing capacity,
Yep.
double the revenue. Let's try, if okay. And so it looks like for the next few years we have some work to do. That's the main point, and I don't see why it cannot be done.
Right.
So
You mentioned strategy for 2 years and 5 years.
yes,
Knowing India as you know,
Yeah.
do you think maybe 5-year strategy is a bit too far-fetched? Things change so rapidly, and is it possible to predict the next 5 years in India?
no, but you need a strategy, or at least a point where you can achieve
A direction.
the speed in India is fast, but the time for the execution is a little bit longer. So having a short term, too short of a term does not allow you to get in the market and get what you need to do done. So you need time. It's a fast country, but the time to achieve the results takes time.
Takes time.
Yes.
Okay.
So you need to know where you go. At least I like to.
Yeah. You mentioned about a turnaround in your company. What has been the proudest achievement or the most important milestone that you've achieved in your company thus far?
Okay, I don't have one. I have two.
Great.
Two. The first one was in 2014, where I went to a board meeting and I discussed with them, and they said, okay, we sorted out more or less the basics. Now what do we want to do? Either we grow and we invest for the next 5-10 years, whatever is the time frame, or we wrap up. We stop, we stay where we are, and the job is done. And the decision from the company was no, we invest and we move forward.
Incredible.
Okay. Which was again an entrepreneurial decision. Yes. The second one was during COVID, when situation was not so clear. Absolutely. And ups and downs, what happens, what. Yeah. So over phone this time, I connected with the management. We discussed a few things, and very quickly they decided no.
Okay.
We want to go on with India. We have the long-term vision for India, and I think within 6 months we made the business plan. We made all the financials, all the things. Bought the land during COVID, which was again. Quite a bold decision from the management there, and in 2 years we moved on with the new plant and the operation started. So let's say that in 2 years we bought the land, we built the factory, and we started.
Completely greenfield.
Completely greenfield, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's.
Yeah.
These are quite good.
Notable achievements. Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about pricing and strategy because a lot has been written, spoken about these terms. And everywhere you go, I hear India is price conscious, India is price conscious. Yet Indians want the best quality. How do you see price consciousness leading to a winning strategy? I mean, you can either make the cheapest or the best, but not both.
Why?
This is my question to you.
No, okay. With respect to the pricing, it's a big topic. India is, at least in our sector, maybe there are different ones, but in our sector, the sensitivity to price is one of the main drivers.
Right.
Okay. And price has to be part of the strategy.
Sure.
Okay. If you are beyond the price point, nobody will buy. That's a very simple thing. Or you will not be able to enter in new customers, new applications, because you are too expensive. So the price is absolutely a critical part of the strategy. And the strategy then revolves around how to achieve the quality with the right costings and the right things. So I think this is the key to many things. But price is a point. Yes.
It's interesting you mentioned that because strategy is a function of price, innovation, customer service, all these factors. But if you had to choose the most important variable that constitutes the strategy, particularly in a B2B market like yours, which is highly competitive, how much importance would you give to price in your strategy definition?
No, as I said, it's absolutely important. Okay. Which doesn't mean that the other things you don't have to give. So what I think is that the price is what gets you inside a customer, inside a certain project. It's a good help. If you don't have that and you're 20% more expensive,
you don't have a chance.
You have lesser chance, unless you're really having a product which is unavailable. Okay, right. But I speak for products that are available and where competition exists. Rather, the point is about the value. So the price is part of the package, and then the value is what keeps you inside a certain customer, because the price, there's always somebody cheaper. Yes. But if you're inside the customer with on-time delivery and quality and service response relationships, okay, then you connect, and price becomes granted as much as quality, as relationship, as the service, and everything else. Right. But you need to work to get the price and also the ancillaries, which keeps you anchored because you provide the value.
Okay, very interesting. Let's try to reverse this and look at it from the customer's point of view. Now, we know that India is changing and changes are rapid. Maybe on a daily basis, execution takes time. But would you say that the Indian customers have also evolved? And now, instead of expecting just L1, doing business with L1 quotation, they are also becoming more of value focused. You talked about value as a part of key driver of the strategy. What's your take on the transformation of the customers as such in India?
It is changing. Okay, what was good 10 years back is no longer accepted.
Is that so?
Right now. I see a lot more attention to the quality side, attention to the technical side, attention to the aesthetic side as well.
Oh, okay.
So the aesthetic part is becoming, if it's ugly, okay, it still works, but it's no longer, you need to provide something which is better than 10 years back. And that's the point. So I think in a nutshell, this is how you create value for the customer and keep them connected. To answer your question, L1, if you have to enter somewhere, I doubt it, or unless you have a very special product, it's possible to enter if you're not L1.
Right.
Then once you're inside, a small flexibility is allowed, but small.
Yeah.
And if you provide service and the gap is not too much, then it's a comfort zone for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got me thinking now. You make gearboxes.
Yeah.
And you talked about aesthetics. How can you make a gearbox beautiful?
Okay, details. I remember at the beginning when we started, we had some machining details that were okay,
Yeah.
but not good.
Okay.
So, day by day we started going down and said, but why this is not looking good? Make it look good. Does it cost more? No, then make it look good.
Right.
What's the problem? And we percolated this with our suppliers and say, okay, now we work together. This is no longer acceptable. I want this, I want this. And it can be done. I don't see why not. Said this, it's a gearbox. So I cannot put high-end fashion on a gearbox. But the details is what makes a difference a little bit. And the technical expertise in our sector, yes.
Okay, very interesting. Talking about culture, especially the culture in India, or let's say culture in Haryana, which could be different from culture in Karnataka, which is different from Maharashtra and so on. How important has the understanding of Indian culture been, not only to your professional success, but also to your personal settling down in India?
Well, I think first of all, place you go, culture you have. Okay, yeah. So like any other country, India has its own set of rules, set of habits, set of cultural guidelines which are written and non-written.
Exactly.
So knowing that is, I would say, education and being polite to the guest. We are guests at the end of the day. On the cultural part, I realized that in the first 3 years, I made a big mistake because I was trying to replicate what I was doing back in Italy, in India, okay,
right.
and it was not.
It didn't work.
It was working, but not the way it was supposed to, and there was one mistake. The other mistake was I was trying to hang out more with foreigners, expats, and so on, which I realized people come, people go, and I said this is
not very long lasting.
It's not long lasting. I said you're here. Your son goes to an Indian school. Your daughter yet to come actually, but goes to an Indian school, and I said no. We have to be part of this. So we started interacting with the community, with friends, local friends, and this gave a lot of insight on the cultural part. This is good. This is unpolite.
Right.
This is bad, very bad, very, 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 very bad. Don't do that.
Okay.
Okay. So these things actually make they are soft.
Yes.
Soft skills or soft. You get habituated to the things and it becomes natural. I have the opposite problem when I go back to Italy. I'm too Indian now.
Tell us more about that now.
Sorry?
Tell us more about that.
Okay. I bring back the attitude that I have here at the office,
Yeah.
Before regretting a certain job, we will fight like anything because it's an opportunity and you don't give up on opportunity.
Yes.
Over there, the market is a little bit more mature, so they did already all the mistakes and say, no, this is not our cup of tea. But why? But why? We have to do it. And now we're doing, so I think they're becoming a little Indian.
Cool. Yeah. Right. What's been your biggest cultural surprise? You've been in India since 2005. What surprised you the most?
Many things.
Tell us two.
Many. One, I would say the role of family and relationships at a human level.
Right.
Okay. the non-written rules that go around an extended family. It's not so easy to understand how the connection between brothers, sister, cousins.
Right.
We had that in Italy a long time back.
Right.
But now this has been diluted quite a bit.
More westernized now?
Most westernized. Here it's still,
kind of
a very big part, the same as the community part. I mean, when I needed help, and I did in many occasions, I connected with the community and I got all the support. I was never let down in any way. So this was, I don't know if it's a cultural shock, but I think that you appreciate.
Positive surprise.
Not only negative, because we're used about negative surprise, but this is a positive one, very, very much. So this is, and we lost that quite a bit in Italy. Yes.
Okay.
So that's the main point. Then I have many others, but.
So talking about community and how the community step forward to help you from time to time, in your experience, how crucial are personal relationships to drive business transactions in India? Do you need to have, or is it just a paper transactional relationship, or do you need to know a little bit more about that person also?
I think it's not required, it's vital. Okay, it's part of the
whole selling process.
Yes, I mean, you go to an exhibition in the US. Let's do the opposite. You have an exhibition here. A customer comes to your stall.
Yes.
Minimum 1 hour, chai, namkeen, and we discuss 45 minutes about the life and the weather and the market and the business, which is not a waste of traffic. Yeah, of course, monsoon season. You have several topics, but this is the part where you connect at a human level. Okay, and then you have 10 minutes where you discuss about the business. In Italy, you still have half an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, with a coffee.
Okay, sure.
20 minutes, 15 minutes of discussion, and then you move to, to the business. In the US, you have 10 minutes. How are you? Business done.
Done.
So that's the way you connect. To tell a story, because I'll take 2 minutes more.
Please.
I have a customer now. He's very large. He's very, I don't know. It's one of the biggest construction equipment manufacturer, not only in India, but it's really growing. And at the time when I came, I met him, and it was smaller. He grew more than 10 folds in these past few years. So I went at least weekly, if not weekly, fortnightly, to go meet. He asked me, can we do this? Can we do that? Talk about the family, talk about everything else. And at the moment, after 10 years, what is happening is that we hardly talk. Okay. When I go, I meet, but he knows that if he lifts the phone, we will discuss for 20 minutes about family, weather, how are you, and so on and so forth. But the last 5 minutes will be, look, I need these things done. Done. No problem. Great. Please come to my office whenever you have a chance. Good, I'll come next week. And then we go and meet. So that's how you build the relationship. And it's not a strategy, it's a normal thing that happens,
It's the way of life here.
Yes, you need to interact, and they need to know that we need to know each other and know that we can rely, and it works both ways.
Right.
Both ways, yes.
So do you think foreign companies who haven't yet stepped into India, they kind of underestimate the importance of building long-term and trustworthy relationship? You gave the example of 1 hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah. The 10 minutes company would not probably think about building relationship in India. What's your take on it?
Okay, I cannot speak for everybody. that is clear. You have to adapt.
Yeah.
Okay, if I go to a country which is very transactional, I cannot talk about the weather for half an hour. They will not appreciate.
Yeah.
Correct. Vice versa. So I don't know if they underestimate, but it's also true that you pick it up pretty quickly. I mean, you cannot sit at a table and go straight to business. You need to build this relationship. And over a period of time, every company understands that this part is an integral part of it. You know, it's not a waste of time, energy, resources. Sometimes you have to take a flight for a 45 minutes meeting, 5 minutes effective and 40 minutes. The job gets done anyway.
Yeah.
It's also more pleasant.
Okay.
But I don't know if they underestimate.
Okay.
I think people are quite they know this thing and
right.
they factor in.
Okay, good. Since you operate in, some would say auto ancillary, some would say construction equipment industry, as a supplier to the OEMs, do you feel these industries have evolved in the last 5 to 7 years, or what's the situation before COVID and post-COVID, from an industry point of view?
No, the growth is there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In volume, in products, in product range, in availability. You know, you pick up GDP growth, any key indicator is pointing out that growth is there. Now, is it a 20% growth year on year? No.
No.
Not happening.
Right.
But it's a constant growth.
Yeah.
With a blip during elections. Yeah, you have the elections, sure. Wobble, and then pick up.
Shoot
but
up again.
You draw a line, the line is there. So right. the businesses are growing, at least in our segment,
right.
Both in size, in technology, I mean, I visited suppliers which have state-of-the-art facilities.
Wow.
Literally, much better than you can find because they're new.
Yeah.
So when they build, maybe not the first, but the second generation, he's having very good skills, very good knowledge, possibly an education abroad with a master background, family support that is there. So they really jump and make an investment which is, astonishing in some cases.
So they're looking far into the future.
Yes.
Bringing the best of what is available today.
Yes, of course. Then there are people who buy land and they say, okay, how much do I need? 10. Okay, I'll buy 20 if they have the resources, of course, because they know that the growth will be there, the things will be there. And it is happening. It is there. Yeah.
So in these sectors, do you think there is space for more companies to enter the Indian market, or is it already saturated with the number of companies that are operating as of today?
I think companies are coming.
Yeah.
So space is surely available. Demand is available. The question is, if I come, am I able to enter?
Yeah.
Which is the other side of the coin.
Yeah.
If you have the point that you need L1 or L2, a good brand, a good support, an established strategy, then you can. But you have to bleed for some time. This is clear. This is clear. I mean, I don't know many people that in 1 year entered the market and just took over.
Okay, that's an important point. Yeah. So you talked about earlier on about a 2-year strategy, a 5-year plan. What role does innovation and localization play in your own company's 2-year and 5-year plan? Do you have plans of further innovation, R&D, and localization?
Okay. Let's split the two things.
Sure.
Okay. Localization, yes. Not a choice in our case. Price level is, there is no way I can import anything.
Right.
Unless, I'm not capable of, but there is no way I can import anything. It's too costly now. Euro is 102. I don't know how.
Yes, 3 digits anyway.
Yeah. So that is the localization part is absolutely critical for us. Customer require it. Their customers are not willing to pay, nor to wait for the transit with 2 extra months of transit.
Right.
I mean, so far, what was good 10 years back is no longer okay. And if you don't do it, somebody else will do it.
Right.
So in our case, it's mandatory. Then we use it at advantage to, what we make here, we can also export, which helps me bring volume and currency hedging and all these things. With innovation, I think still you can take a few more risks here and try something that a German market might be more difficult to accept.
Right.
Because it's not proven, it's not the entry time. Here some innovation is happening and we have the flexibility to do it. But the most innovation is because it's a greenfield, so we don't have a lot of legacy from 50 years of build up, and we can implement new things software-wise, management-wise. I mean, we changed the ERP in India, and Italy will do it later. So that's the point. But innovation is required and customer required.
You said something that really caught my attention. Any new company planning to set up manufacturing base in India must be prepared to bleed for a while.
Yes.
And that, in a way, kind of answers my next question, but I'll still go ahead and ask you. What advice would you give to the next foreign manufacturer looking to enter the Indian market today, be it from any industry?
I don't know if I can give any advice. I can say that what I appreciated from Dinamic Oil and management, the team there, the board, is have a little long vision, not a little, a long vision.
Yes.
India, in our experience, is not a short stint game.
Right.
It takes time for the execution. There are some hurdles, of course, which are there. There are complexities, which are there. What is simple in Europe, here may be difficult, but what is difficult in Europe may be easier here.
Yeah.
So this is a different thing. So the only thing is, set a good strategy, which allows for some leeway to manage the downs, because there will be every 4 years a big election on the middle.
5 years.
Plus there will be monsoon every season, monsoon high, monsoon low. So, but if you draw a line on the 10-year time frame or 5-year time frame, the line is quite constant.
Right.
But in the middle, you have a lot of blips.
Small blips. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, my next questions, a set of questions, require you to give me a one-word or a one-phrase answer.
Okay.
If possible. Okay, let's say one sentence.
Okay, one sentence I can do. Okay.
Ready?
Shall I put the earphones? Okay, go.
Price or quality?
Both.
Okay. The toughest thing about doing business in India?
This is a difficult one. The toughest thing, you need patience.
Patience.
Yes.
Okay. The best decision that your company as a group made in India?
Not to give up and move forward.
That's nice. Interesting.
Move forward, yes.
One Indian value that has impressed you the most?
I think, again, it's about the relationships, let it be family or business. This is, it's very strong. It's very strong, yes.
This is an easy one. WhatsApp or email for business communication?
None. None. Pick up the phone or go there.
Okay, good. So more personal, face-to-face?
I think mails are overrated.
Yeah.
WhatsApp is too fragmentary.
Yeah.
So sometimes we miss out that you can sort out matters much more effectively with direct connection. Yes.
Okay, so go direct. Yeah. If not in your current industry, which industry would you have preferred to operate in India?
High-end fashion.
Coming from Italy. Yeah.
High-end fashion.
Okay.
It's growing, it's moving, so that.
Okay. And finally, one word to describe business in India.
2. Not boring.
Not boring.
Not boring. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that. So before we wrap up, what's the one thing that you hope every business leader aspiring to set up a plant in India takes away from your experience of 20 years in India?
I don't know. I mean, I don't have the extreme knowledge. Very humbly, I would say, again, provided the strategy, you need to be resilient to the fluctuations, because there will be bumps.
Right.
There will be bumps. So they will also go, but there will be bumps.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. And can our audience connect with you to learn more about your experience, your company?
Yeah, sure.
Your ups and downs?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we are online, LinkedIn. There's otherwise you can contact Octagona.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
They have my mail.
Sure.
But we are available there anytime.
Okay. Good. Thank you, Giacomo.
Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure to have you on our show.
Thank you very much.
And to our viewers, if you want to follow more of these episodes, please like and share. And you can also drop us an email at india@octagona.com. Thank you so much.